'Cause you won't look up to mountains. I suppose you will never regret it. I should throw myself out from the roof. 'Cause you fucking love it when I fade. 'Cause you won't look up to mountains. I suppose you will never regret it. I should throw myself out from the roof. 'Cause you fucking love it when I fade.
Hello everybody! JK coming in with that first, as to be expected, welcome in, and also welcome in Cloaked Games Dev. I know you've been excited. Because today is Tiny Game Tuesday, which means we're gonna be playing some games that maybe you've never heard of, except Cloaked Games Dev. I hope you've heard of this one. I really hope you have, because that would be really, really embarrassing otherwise. You know, having developed an entire game only to not know what it is. It doesn't seem very familiar to me. Oh, rip. It's begun. But welcome in, everybody. How are we doing today? I've got myself my mug of tea. And of course, it is a very distinctive mug.
Let's have a drink.
And there we go. I've installed sound alerts. And prepare for me to be startled by even the most simple things. But now I won't miss your hydrates, you know, hopefully. Cheers. You're gonna get a lot of mileage out of that, aren't you? You're gonna get a lot of mileage. So yes, I have added sound alerts. This is gonna be my very first stream with sound alerts. I'm gonna go ahead and demo a couple of them here, unless you snipe me to it. We've got a classic. Maybe we'll get some use out of that one. Maybe we'll get some use out of that one. And of course, this one. I love this one. We're gonna count deaths in this stream. Oh boy. I can't wait. Oh boy. And then this is the one that I had to put really high up because, oh boy. It's a little bit quiet. I may have to turn it up a little bit. But that is indeed a shiny sound of from Legends Arceus. Also, I need to straighten my camera a little bit here. Hello? There we go. But yeah, I may have to make that one a little bit louder. It's, yeah, a shiny sound. I am a shiny hunter, so that could get me. Yeah, shiny trolling. I am going to be turning that off in competitions, notably, because I can't have that happening during an actual shiny hunt. I can't have it during a shiny competition, because that would just be too cruel on me. It'd put me at a disadvantage in this race. But other than that, I may leave it on. Aw, look at that lol, that lol. Alright, so, I actually forgot to pull up the trailer, because we always like to showcase the trailer of the games that we're going to be playing, so that way we can see how they want to pitch themselves. We give them a fair shot. No matter which game it is, our main feature always has their trailer featured. So let's go ahead and pull that up, and we're going to take a good look at it. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Sorry, I'm sorry, song, but I gotta turn you off because we're gonna be watching this. And thank you, JK, for contributing points toward the Pokemon Emerald Randomizer Nuzlocke Challenge! We're getting pretty far along on that, aren't we? Yes, we have 64% of the way there. 128,000 points out of that 200,000 threshold. You're gonna be so embarrassed. Well, I always do this just because, you know, sometimes a trailer really sells a bad concept. Sometimes it undersells a good concept. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with this one. I'm not going to judge it too hard, but this is part of what allows me to be able to select these games in the first place. I always look for a game that has a trailer. It means that you put in the effort to make sure that your game is presentable. And we already see, like, the sort of concepts, like, these sort of puzzles are in the game. And we see that there is a story, which is very good. Having a game like this generally is good to have at least a rudimentary story. I don't think I've played many games that like, don't have at least the basis of lore. But yeah, we can already see how many different kinds of puzzles there are in the game. And what combat is going to be like as well. And I do think that this is a pretty nice trailer. It showcases some of the variety of what there is. At least I hope so. We're gonna see exactly how much there is in there as we get into the game. But yeah, I do like that one. I think it has a nice tonal set to it. Alright, we're gonna close that off here. And we're gonna get the game booted up. Mario Death Sounds is one of silence. Sorry, I don't have that one on that capture. I just started installing them last night. I'm so sorry, Snoop Pigeon. You always felt like Legend of Zelda was lacking in story and lore. Yeah, I feel like Breath of the Wild definitely has a lot more in-depth lore. You feel scammed. JK, can you refund those points for Snoop Pigeon? Or, wait, no. Can I actually redeem it myself even if it's on cooldown? No. No, I can't. I am not exempt from the cooldowns, it seems. You got scammed more. There you go. The way to fight scamage is to scam yourself. You already cannot. Right, because sound alerts can't be redeemed, can't be refunded. Right. Okay. Alright, in 8 seconds I can play it for you. I have infinite points, it doesn't cost me anything. And there you go. Alright, I'll try to remember. Or, you know, it's that I only use that capture once a week. I think it's gonna be fine. Because I don't want to overshadow people's hard work. So I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
Let's have a drink.
Cheers. Am I gonna regret this? Am I gonna regret this? Okay. Let's go ahead and launch, and I believe the dev has issued a warning of save often. You might regret this. Yeah, I might. It's definitely going to be played a lot in the first few days, but it may taper off as you guys get used to it, you know? So we'll see what happens. Let me go ahead and get my capture up here, and there we go. Now, I did reconfigure the keys before we began because some of them were a little bit of unconventional choices. It is still hydrate. It is still hydrate. Yeah, it's you know, it's the same. It's just it also makes me do a jump as I get a little bit of sound. But yes, here we are. So originally the select button, I'm pretty sure, was like F or something. It showed like the symbol right here, and it's definitely not supposed to be space. It doesn't really fit there, but I felt that that was a better key. Al, you swear it made sense at the time. Yeah, sometimes that's just how it happens, isn't it? Like, you get kind of tunnel visioned on what you're doing, and then, like, later you're like, why did I do that? I think the most infamous one I've ever heard of in game development was, triple clicking the character to open the inventory. Like, that's... Yeah, that's one of the ones that I've seen that's the most, out there. Not on Tiny Game Tuesdays. This happened, like, way back in the day. I think Minecraft was hella new at the time, and that game still had you press I to open inventory. It is a choice. It is a choice. But here we are. The last librarian. Why don't we go ahead and get into the game? I have actually got it all set up here. So that way I could technically play. Thank you. We just started and apparently I already died. Let's go. But yeah, I have it all set up, so I should be able to press all the keys with one hand. I may reorient it later. But we're just gonna do the recommended one for beginners here. Start a new Adventure Quest game. The space text there is sure going to look a little interesting through most of the playthrough. I'm sorry about that, dev. But it makes more sense to me. I can always reformat it later. Alright, looks like somebody's asleep. It's your bad. Fair enough. Okay, so grandfather. Randall, stay in the house! Okay. Oh. I can't stay in the house. I'm gonna have to leave, aren't I? But what if I want to follow along? Ooh, gems! Hell yeah. Okay. What if I want to sleep in Grandpa's bed? Okay. It looks like we can't do that sort of thing. I can't wait till we have a weapon and we can break these pots. Old man, give me the library key. Oh no! Oh, stretch. Alright. We stretch arms out. And up. Stretch, 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 stretch. And slowly lower them down to your sides. Stretch over to the left. Stretch, 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 and back. Stretch over and to the left. Stretch, 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 and back. You know, this is kind of an intense moment, honestly. So it's a good thing we're stretching, you know, to keep the dramatic tension going of the story. You know, it's very important. I'm just glad that the skeleton's so patient. There we go. Alright. Never, fiend. That key will not ever touch evil hands. Librarian secrets are not for your eyes. Always interrupt a dramatic hook. Improves viewer engagement. Hey, look. It was viewer initiated. That just means that's what they want. Imbecile! You're powerless to stop me! Do you not know who I am? Cheers. He's trying to get the old man with death from natural causes. That'll do it. Do you not know who I am? Yeah, you're Skeletor. The last of your order will fall today! No, it cannot be! Last, it is you. Grandfather! Handle, last that's returned Rosra is doomed. My magic has failed me. Now listen, this is very important. There's a key hidden within this village. You must find it. Use it. I'm sorry I did not tell you sooner, but you are the last librarian. No, grandfather! Oh my god. That was certainly was vaporization. Title drop. Whoa! Oh my god! I've inherited my grandfather's sword. It glows with a strange power. Press E to open your inventory, and then equip the sword. Once equipped, press it to swing the sword, or hold Q or F to and press a button to dash. Okay.